Alright, let's get into my atomic tank loadout. First off, I'll start with my gear and my mods. This head mod I'm using is Pheromone Bloom because I am using that iconic ability for the Eye of the Gemini spam. You want Fortified Assault because you don't want to block because you're going to end up losing your tank mechanic. So you want that extra 10% while not blocking. Your leg mod really doesn't matter because nothing really applies to atomic. Your hand mod, you can also use max damage if you really prefer. It's not like it's going to really increase anything, and I use regenerative shield. It's supposed to heal you, but it really doesn't heal you that much. It doesn't really scale. And then Tumbling Master I use. I'm not super speed, so I use this. It helps me dodge. Your tank artifacts, I run manacles, manacles at 200. Unfortunately, density is the weakest tank shield, so if it does happen to drop and I receive 30% of my health and damage, I'm going to automatically get it back. Eye of the Gemini, that's for my heals when I'm spamming Supercharge, and Mystic Symbol. So now I will get into my stats. And my augments, you're a tank, your primary stat is going to be dominance, so I have my dominance all maxed out. Runes. Show you my allies. Nubia, it's a free ally if you opened 25 Wondrous Time Capsules. If you haven't opened them yet, you should. She's free. Excellent healing as far as a DPS ally, and she has a great passive ability as well. Calculator bot, as long as you're getting hit, I forgot the cooldown, but he heals you for a great amount. I'll show you that in a second. And Queen Diana, upon pulling enemies, weapons are debuffed, and as a tank, you're going to get hit a lot, so any little bit helps. I will start with the weapon. I have one weapon, one skill point and shield. You really don't use your weapon much, so just one is perfectly fine. Oops, got out of that by accident. Flight, or your movement rather. Mine's flight. I took all the innates all the way down so that I get most power I can back from group breakouts and everything. And iconic, mesmerizing lasso, just in case you might need to pull just one boss. Hard light shield, that's going to be your next shield that you use, and if you are spamming, you might run around Pheromone Bloom. Stat points, since you're comboing a lot, some people tend to lose power. I like to be on the safe side to have that power, so I run super power spec, and I run my 2040 into healing. A lot of people would rather run it into the damage crits, but honestly, as a tank, you're really not going to see any damage increase with that. With this loadout, you're going to do a lot of healing with the Eye of the Gemini, Mystic Symbols, the 7, and another tank power I will show you. Max out dominance, and then you're going to go into healing, or I'm sorry, rather health. Before I get into the loadout, I wanted to go over real quick about the Quark Blue On Aura. While your Cork Glue-On aura is active, you gain 35% controller resistance, 25% damage absorption while not blocking, and your attacks heal you for an amount equal to 2% of your max health. So when I said you guys wanted to not block, this is why, because you get 25% damage absorption while you are not blocking. I also wanted to show you guys, where is it? Not the tank one, where is it? Thermal explosion, this is going to be in the loadout. In tank roll, molecular charges reconstruct a portion of your tissues when you apply healing for you at an amount equal to 40% of your max dominance. So this is another reason why I said spec dominance, because you need that 40%. The bigger pool you have, the bigger that 40% is going to heal you. Alright. This is going to be your loadout, going from left to right. Density, that's going to be your atomic powered shield. Hard light shield. This is going to be your shortcut move into your aura. Proton remedy. It's going to heal you. It's a continuous dot heal for 12 seconds. I know a lot of people, they like to run what is it, neutrino blast, which is a group breakout, but you rarely need group breakouts, and it's 18 seconds, and the breakout isn't that great. A lot of people run atom powered assault, which is a 12-second just to get into their aura, but it really doesn't help you as a tank, nor does the electron flare. That doesn't help you as a tank either. So I really recommend running proton remedy to get those heals, and I will show you how good those heals are. Pheromone bloom, I'm running that because I'm spamming with Eye of the Gemini. Normally you would run, depending on the raid, you would run mass density, the strongest shield in the game and strongest group shield in the game. Thermal explosion, I'm using this instead of atom splitter because you can constantly juggle with thermal explosion. Unfortunately, if you're running atom splitter, the ads end up getting immune and you'll be taking a lot of damage. Unlike thermal explosion, you can just juggle them constantly, and it's not, you don't need two pulls. So then this is going to be your main pull, your atomic organization. That's going to be your long distance pull. Alright, so I come to Flashpoint Gotham to show you the heals. I'm going to take off my artifacts just so none of them interfere with anything. And I'm going to show you the heals from Proton Remedy. You'll also probably see Calculator Bot, his passive ability activate too. So I'm giving one pull, let me take some damage. So the overflow, that was Calculator Bot's healing. They healed me for a little bit because I didn't take much damage. There we go, that was Calculator Bot's abilities. Don't sleep on it, healed me for 22k. I'll also show you Nubia's healing ability as well from her combat side. Alright, now I'm gonna hit Proton Remedy. Calculator Bot again, 22. And it's gonna constantly heal me until it's off cooldown. If you hit it again. So that was Proton Remedy's heals. Now I'm gonna take some damage and let Nubia heal me. That was another Calculator Bot heal. And Calculator's heals is based a percentage of your health. So the more health you have, the better. Alright, so here's Nubia.
You are an Amazon.
So she healed me for 24k twice. Which isn't bad, but I feel Calculator bot heals about 4 times by the time she's off cooldown. Proton Remedy, heal up a bit.
You will not see the next dawn.
Alright, and I will show you the atomic combo heals. So that was the heal. It says innate, but that was the atomic combo juggle heal. I'll go over here, pull some more ads, get more damage done on me. And I'll put my aura up. So that's the aura acting as a shield, along with the combo gave me some heals, and Proton Remedy was up, so I healed. Oh, since I have them here, I will show you the juggling. You can constantly juggle them. They're not getting stunned. Just juggles, so they're not going to be vulnerable. And let me actually show you. Where is it? Atom Splitter. Alright, let me go to this group of ads. Let's see if I can pull it off in this group. Show you how they get immune. And the cooldown on it doesn't flow. You see how they're immune, so now they're not getting stunned if they're attacking you. They're not what you want when you have a whole bunch of ads on you. So that is why I run thermal chemical explosion. Alright, so I'm here at Doomsday. I'm going to tank him a bit so you guys can see the rotation. You always want to make sure your aura is up. As long as that's up, you're going to get heals, and it will mitigate some of that damage, as well as your shield's density and hard light. So when density is about to come off cooldown, you pop your hard light. Make sure Proton Remedy is always up, so you can get those heals. Hard light is about to come off cooldown, or on cooldown rather. So I pop my density. pop my supercharge just so you guys can see how much it heals with that. Let me let this shield drop a bit so I can take some damage. Alright, pop the shield. And that's it. That is the supercharge. And honestly, I forgot to put my artifacts back on. So I'd be actually surviving a lot better with my artifacts on. Let me put my artifacts back on. So you guys will now see those heals from my artifact boosting symbols as well. Alright, let me take some damage. I'm going to show you how the eye heals me as well. Alright, pop the shield. And that also heals the group as well, so you'll be helping out your team with supercharge and healing. Alright, let me take some damage to show you Nubia's healing. Alright, let me pop Nubia now. Pop the shield. And that's Nubia healing me. Alright, I think that's enough. Let me see if I can get away from him. And that is my atomic tank loadout. If you guys have any questions, any suggestions, just drop a comment down below and I will get back to you. Thank you guys for watching.